Let me show you how to do low-driven shots in eSports FC26. So first we have the standard low-driven shot, and in order to perform it you just have to use the shoot button twice. Essentially, whenever you are trying to make any shot, if you want it to be a low-driven shot, you want to use the shoot button twice. The first time you use the shoot button, you use it in order to determine the power, and the second time you press it, you use it in order to tell the game that you want to do the low-driven shot. So for example, in the case of the standard shot, you just have to press B and then B again. In the case of the Xbox controller, on PlayStation controller, it is of course circle and then circle again. So you can hold circle for the first time when you press it for the first time in order to determine the power, and the second time in order to do the low driven shot. And you can also just simply tap the shoot button twice as well. This works too, of course. It doesn't really matter that much, depending on how much power you actually want to give to that shot. And of course, besides that, we have the finesse shot, which can be done by also using R1 or right bumper. So if you want to do the low-driven finesse shot, you just have to simply use R1 and R1 and circle, or right bumper and B on PlayStation or Xbox controller. But then if you want to do it low-driven, you just have to press the B or circle again when your player is about to shoot. There you go, simple as that. In the case of low-driven power shot, this is what I meant, you just do the power shot, but once again you use the shoot button again when the player is about to shoot. So of course, in order to do the power shot, you have to use left and right bumper, or L1 and R1, so you shoot like this, and then tap B or circle again when the player is about to shoot to make it low-driven. There we go. And besides that, we also have, for example, flare shots. They can also be low-driven. In order to do a flare shot or a trick shot, you just have to use L2 or left trigger when you are shooting. This is telling the game that you want to perform a trick shot. And if you, for example, receive like a flare shot or something, then you should be able to pretty much do like a little trick with the low-driven shot, at least whenever it is of course possible. So it is possible to, for example, do a volley shot like this, and it can be low-driven, and the same goes with headings as well. So if you do a header, you can also make it low-driven. So if you just simply tap twice, you should be able to do the header that should be low-driven. Simple as that. So let me actually try to cross it again, and let's see if I can. Actually, no, the goalkeeper will catch it. But essentially, when you are doing header, you can also just do the same thing. Just tap the shoot button twice, for example, in order to make it low-driven. And that is essentially it. So any type of shooting pretty much can be done low-driven, can be low-driven if you just use the shoot button again when you are about to shoot with your player. And that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe.